Today, we're challenging you to a 30-day Practice Your Pickleball Serve challenge. Get out there with your basket. Aim to some targets. Practice a new serve maybe on the backhand side, or a high serve, or one with topspin, or possibly a short angle. But don't keep doing the same old serve. It's boring. Get out there and challenge yourself.
8 years ago, we began playing pickleball and wanted to figure out the fundamentals and strategies of serving in pickleball. From the basics to more difficult and challenging serves, all with fun in mind and improving. We decided to challenge ourselves to learn 30 serves in 30 days. And then we practiced 30 serves in 30 days. We didn't have fancy or expensive paddles, and we were still trying to understand the whys, even a true understanding of pickleball physics of playing a ball with holes in it. What we did have was a desire to start improving, even when it wasn't perfect. Those 30 serves weren't always perfect, but they taught us how to show up, find our rhythm, and push through self-doubt. That challenge changed everything. Today, as we look back after countless serves landed, we can confidently say that it all started with those 30 days of consistent effort. Why are we telling you this? Because we know what it's like to feel stuck, unsure where to start, or waiting for just the perfect moment. Because here's the thing, momentum doesn't come from waiting, it comes from doing. The 30-day Pickleball Serving Challenge is designed to give you the structure to start improving and keep going, no matter where you are in your pickleball journey. So for 30 days, you will serve. You're going to practice your serve consistently each day. You will learn. You'll dedicate 20 minutes to mastering a new serving technique, and we're going to show you a lot of them. You're going to connect. Interact with other pickleball players to share tips and build camaraderie. And you're going to reflect. Spend 5 to 10 minutes journaling about your progress and identifying the areas for improvement. It's simple, powerful, and completely doable. If you've been waiting for a sign, this is it. Let's make this year the year you stop waiting and start building a more consistent and powerful pickleball serve, one serve at a time. Oh, and not to mention, you're going to have a lot of serves for your opponents to look at. P.S. You might be asking, who even needs 30 different serves? The answer, no one but you. Why not have a bag full of serves up your sleeve and not be that boring one-trick pony while serving in pickleball? Click the link below, sign up with your email address, and we will give you the first notice when the challenge begins. Here's how the Pickleball Serving Challenge is structured. We have 30 short videos ready for you to watch and learn from. We suggest you watch one per day. Your assignment will be to practice that day's lesson. 10 into the right box, 10 serves into the left box. How many did you make in? Use the worksheet, downloadable in the description, to fill in your answers. Of course, you may hit more than 10 balls, and we suggest you write down your successes and personal struggles, and how many serves attempted, along with your questions as well. Some of the serves will take a lot more than just 10 balls to master, so attempting 10 can lead to more and more practice. The next day, watch the next challenge and try that one out. We will be sending you a series of emails with all the info you will need. Over the course of 30 days, you will see results, you can be sure. We are not striving for perfection, but rather building consistency in attempts. This challenge will be a growth mindset exercise and fun to boot. When you finish day 30, please report back to us, and your certificate will be sent to you. Please comment on YouTube after any of the challenge days, and we will read and reply. What do you have to lose? Nothing, and the cost is free. We want to see you raise your pickleball serve to new heights. We know you can do it. Things needed: a pickleball paddle, pickleball balls, a pickleball hopper or basket, a pickleball court. Google pickleball courts and your zip code to see where they're located if you don't know already. There are links for equipment in the description if you don't have everything on the list. Register today.
Day 1 of our Pickleball Serve Challenge out of 30 days is how many balls can you hit over the net in the correct square out of 10. Starting on the right-hand side, making sure that your feet are behind the line. Remember, I'm left-handed.
We are hitting the basic volley serve. A volley is a ball that is hit in the air and does not bounce first. This serve has 3 elements. You must swing in an upward arc. The contact point is below your waist or navel. And the highest part of the paddle must be below your wrist. All those points must happen to legally hit a volley serve.
Woohoo, 10 out of 10. Now I'm going to do the left side. How about you? How many did you get out of 10 for the right-hand box? I'm trying for how many I can get out of 10 from the left side diagonally into the service box. 1 out of 1. 2 out of 2. 3 out of 3. 4 out of 4. 5 out of 5. 6 out of 6. 7 out of 7. 8 out of 8. 9 out of 9. 10 out of 10. Remember, in order to hit a volley serve, you have to be making contact below your navel. The swing must be in an upward arc, and the high part of the paddle needs to be below your wrist. Watch again. Notice how my follow through is nice and high because I'm lifting the ball over the net. Day 1 of the challenge. How many can you get out of 10 on the right-hand side and the left-hand side of a pickleball court? Report your results down below. Good luck.
See you for day 2, which is the basic drop serve.
Pickleball serving challenge. We're going to be doing the drop serve. You drop the ball on the court, you hit it over the net. It will go into the court as long as your feet are behind the line. Bounce it, hit it in the service box. 10 on each side. 10 from the right, 10 from the left court.
The drop serve can be hit with the forehand side or the backhand side of the paddle.
The drop serve can be an advantage because it makes people feel like they have more time. It used to be known as the provisional drop serve, but now it's part of the rules. The paddle can go in any direction. You can't propel it down or propel it up. The main thing is to drop the ball, take your time, exhale as you hit, get the ball over the net.
Don't forget to complete all the other days of the challenge. You can find the links in the description. One of my favorite serves is the Lob Serve. For today, on day 3 of the Pickleball Serve Challenge, here's what you do. Open up the face, hit it high, give it a ride. The Lob Serve objective. It will surprise the receiver. Used intermittently, it can add an element of surprise, making it harder for them to set up a comfortable return. It keeps your opponents deep. A well-placed lob serve forces your opponents to stay longer at the back of the court and hit a weaker and shorter, less offensive return. The lob serve is a tactical variation. By mixing in a lob serve, you can keep your opponent guessing and off balance. It can disrupt their rhythm and timing, especially if they expect a fast, aggressive serve. It slows the game down. Timing is everything in pickleball, and the lob serve comes in a lot slower and forces many to overhit their return. You can hit it off a bounce and give it a lob. Try some on the left side. Most people don't like that high serve because they're swinging up here when they return it, almost like slow pitch in softball. A lot of people who like power don't like the slowness of the lob serve. It makes them overhit and hit the return long. It's a good weapon to have in your bag of tricks. How many out of 10 can you get on the right side? How many out of 10 on the left side? Day 3 of the challenge, how many lob serves can you do? Join us for the challenge. We're going to have 30 days of different serving activities, drills and practices, and to see how you can improve. Add this to your game. You won't be sorry.
Welcome to day 4 of the Pickleball Serving Challenge. The challenge is, can you practice serves without a pickleball court? Absolutely. There are so many lines to choose from. I'm going to mark off 44 feet because that's the length of a pickleball court.
No pickleball court? Use a playground or your backyard or the street if there's not a lot of traffic.
44. I see a shuffleboard grid over there. That's where I'm going to be aiming. Ready? Here it goes. I don't even need to worry about hitting the ball into the net because there is no net. You don't need a pickleball court for a serving challenge. I found lines, I marked them off with my feet, I found my target, and I served. Day 5 of the Serving Pickleball Challenge. I'm going to make a free throw. One, 2, 3, 4. Why do a silly challenge like this? For the fun of it. This is day 6 of the Pickleball Serving Challenge. Today we're going to be doing the drop serve with 2 bounces. You might not even know that that's a real rule. The ball bounces once, it bounces twice, and even 3 and 4 and 5 times. Let's see if we can do this. Drop serves means exactly that. You must be dropping the ball, touching the ground, and then striking it. Let's try 2 bounces.
Because the ball bounces twice and is extra low, get underneath it and lift.
It throws your opponent's timing off. They don't know when you're going to strike the ball. It's a trick. You might have the question, where can the ball bounce? Anywhere you'd like, as long as your feet are behind the baseline. The rule states that you must not propel the ball up or down with your toss. So nothing like that or like that. You can have your hand up, let it drop out of it, or the hand is down. Backhand 2-bounce serve. Oh, this is getting exciting. Those are totally legal. Illegal serve? You can't throw the ball up. That's propelling. Here's today's challenge. 10 serves on the right-hand side. 10 serves on the left-hand side. I'm challenging you. Serving a 2-bouncer is so much fun. Tricking your opponent is half the game. Welcome. This is day 7 of the Pickleball Serving Challenge. If you picked us up right now, welcome. If you've done 1 through 6, excellent. If you are looking for 8 through 30, even better. This is the 3-bounce drop serve. If you're trying this for the first time, it's not easy. The anticipation is crazy making. The lower the bounce, the more slice you have to put on the ball. You might not know how to slice it. This is a wonderful way to figure out how to come underneath the ball. The ball's going to get lower and lower and lower. That's the challenge. Notice my knee bend. That's the only way to get underneath the ball. Those are totally legal.
In recap, the 3-bounce drop serve is a fun, unknown, but legal serve that not many people will expect. Hold your arm up as high as possible to drop the ball and use your knee bend to get the paddle underneath the ball. Practice today's challenging serve and you will score some surprise points on the pickleball court. See you in the next challenge.
Welcome to day 8 of the Pickleball Serving Challenge. Today we're going to work on the power topspin serve. I know this is a terrific serve because I've had trouble receiving it myself. So when it happened to me, I wanted to try it against someone else. Let me show you how it works. I'm going to get low and I'm going to use my legs for power. When I hit, I'm going to swing my paddle a little bit quicker through the ball, extending it as far towards the opposite baseline as possible. And I'm going to brush up the ball at the same time that my legs are pulling up for power. So I'm going to use my body for the power source, and I'm going to try to aim as deep to the baseline on the other side as possible. Let's see if I can do it. Not bad. I think I need to make it go a little bit deeper and higher. That way it bounces right at their feet at the baseline on the other side. Much better. Notice how fast my paddle is going through the ball. This is not my everyday serve. This is to mix it up. A high slow one, a drop serve, a backhand serve, all sorts of things encompass your serve in pickleball. With the power topspin serve, not all of them are going to go in. The idea is to push it to the limits and aim for that back line. So get out there with your basket of balls and just slug away. This shot is not going to be your everyday serve. So the challenge is how many out of 10 on the right, how many out of 10 on the left. The power topspin serve, going for the glory, going for the gold. This is day 9 of the Pickleball Serving Challenge. We're going to use cones as targets. Nothing like hitting down cones. Here's my goal. I'm going to try to knock down as many cones as I can. I think I'll go deep in the corner. I've given myself a big area, deep to the forehand corner. The reason why I like to use targets is it gives us a visual of where I actually want to aim on the court. Boom! Right on. Got it! Yes! Got it! Set up some cones of your own. Look at the damage I did. Day 10 of the Pickleball Serving Challenge, buckets. Here's what you need: a portable pickleball net. Put it kitty corner in the corner of any sport court or tennis court or pickleball court. I have a handful of buckets. I've got my handy pouch here so I can do rapid fire serving. I have 2 markers on the court. That will be the left side and the right side of the court. Here's the challenge. How many balls can I get into the bucket out of 10? Ready? And go. 1. 2. 3. 3 out of 10. Not too bad. Hitting the ball into the bucket, it's a blast. Listen to that sound. I love it. I made another one. Oh, I made another one. Oh, it went in there and then there. Today was the ultimate bucket challenge. Tomorrow, invent your own. Welcome to day 11 of the Serving Pickleball Challenge. Today is create or make your own serve. I want to hit the ball as high as I can and into the service box. I'm going to go for a short angle. I've seen you do this before. Invent your own serve. Do something creative out of the usual. Let's give it a try. In. In. I'm doing it.
The reason why I'm doing the height today is because we have zero wind. And so when you put this into your pickleball game, you've got to check where the wind is coming and going. If it's holding that ball up or knocking it down, don't even try it. Now I'm going to be serving the high ball to the left-hand side. In. Out. Out. In. So I have to make my adjustment. The ball is up there for a long time. I'm aiming towards the middle of the court and it just drifts on its own.
What I'm going to do on day 11, create your own serve, is a short angle. Now, I have to practice this. That's what this challenge is about also. Put the reps in. Do a lot of serves over and over, and pretty soon it'll be your serve. Let's see if I can do it. I can make it shorter. A little too short. In. That's a tough one to get, especially when they're deep in the box. Let me try one more. Got it. Now from the left, 10 more. I need more angle. The depth is nice and short. A little bit wide. Oh, I can do a better angle than that. Not bad. One way to judge your angle is to watch where the second bounce lands on the court. The first is in the court, in the corner. The second one is out of bounds. They have to run to that position to hit the ball. Then the court is wide open. Or if you're playing doubles, the middle is wide open because most of the time partners aren't closing together. I can get it wider. Congratulations, you made it through day 11 of Create Your Own Serve.
Be inventive. Do what you want to do. There's nobody's serve but yours.
And it's fun to mix it up. Now, on day 12, we're going to do, drum roll,
the Slice-er-roo. Now that's fun.
That is fun. See you next time.
Welcome to the Pickleball Serving Challenge, day number 12. We're going to be slicing the ball, underspin, high to low, but what I like to call it is the old Slice-er-roo. This is off the drop serve, so my paddle can go in any directions. It's going to go from high to low. I've completed 10 serves on the right-hand side. Now I'm going to complete 10 serves on the left.
The slice drop serve in pickleball creates a low, sideways bouncing effect. The ball stays near the ground and the slice causes it to move laterally, making returns tricky. This low, unpredictable bounce can wreak havoc on receivers, particularly those unwilling to bend low. Give it a try.
That spin was wicked. As you can see, I came under the ball and sliced even across the ball. People say, I don't like that serve, Carrie. It's like, thank you, I'm gonna do it even more. On day 13 of the Serving Pickleball Challenge, Anne's gonna show us the lefty. The lefty Slice-er-roo, oh, nothing like it.
Welcome to day 13 of the Pickleball Serving Challenge. Today, I'm going to show you the left-handed backhand slice with a drop serve. With a drop serve, your paddle direction can be high to low or low to high. You're not restricted by any rules on that one. The slice will bounce and tail off in the opposite direction if you're a lefty. So let's use our advantage.
Slice is produced with a high to low swing. You cut under the ball. As a lefty, we have the advantage. The ball bounces in the opposite direction of a right-hander. Get out there. How many can you do out of 10? A lefty backhand drop serve from the right and from the left. For lefties only.
This is day 14 of the Pickleball Serving Challenge. We're going to challenge ourselves to hit the ball over the rope. I found a rope in my closet, and I had a small carabiner here, about 5 feet, 5 feet 5, taller than me. And we have another classified here. This is about 5 feet high. My challenge is going to be 10 shots over the rope. The benefit of the high serve is going to be deep. I'm going to pin my opponent way back behind the baseline. So they have to have a long stroke to return the serve. When I'm lining up to serve, I'm not even looking at the court. I just want that ball to go over. I'm aiming 1 paddle length over the rope. Those serves are nice and deep, and I'm putting them way deep in the court. This challenge will allow you to practice your deep serve with a little bit different focus. That's the fun of it. Welcome to the Serving Pickleball Challenge number 15. And today we're going to hit that ball as hard as I can underneath the rope. It's going to be skimming the ground and staying down low. I have a rope attached to the fence with a carabiner, at least 6 feet. We have another clip here. I want to hit that ball lower than the rope. The goal today is to keep the serve down low. When the serve is low, going over the net, my opponent is not going to have a lot of time to get to the ball, and they're going to have to hit up on the returner serve. I have 10 serves to the right, and then I'm going to follow with 10 serves to the left court. I'm going to aim my 10 shots below the rope. Did you see that serve that hit the net? That ball is in play. Check out day 14, over the rope. That was adding depth to my shot. The concept of hitting over the rope is very simple. Check out our third shot drop video.
Welcome to day 16. This is a very important challenge. Do you know why, Carrie?
No, tell me.
I think a lot of players forget all about this. This is the pre-serve routine or the pre-serve ritual.
So no matter what the score is, no matter what's happening out here, you're doing the same thing?
The same thing over and over. It makes you feel comforted, and it really does affect how well you serve if you do the same thing all the time.
You know, I do that, I just wasn't sure of the terms.
Carrie and I are going to show you what each of our routines are, and then you make one up for yourself, because it can't be wrong. It's what you like to do before you serve. Zero, zero, two. 002.
Here are the basic elements of a pre-serve routine or ritual. Take a deep breath. Bounce the ball, either with the paddle or without, whichever you prefer. Perhaps you like to spin the handle in your hand a few times to keep things loose. Completely optional on your part. Set. This is one of the key elements so you don't rush the serve and make sure to be focused and ready to begin the point. You might even add a deep breath at this point as well. Call the score out loud.
801.
Loud enough to be heard by all the players, especially if the courts are located on a busy road with traffic noise. Hit the ball. End of routine. Whatever elements you add for yourself is fine. Be sure you are following Rule 4E from the official Pickleball Rulebook. It states
5-1-2.
the 10-second rule. Once the score has been called, the server is allowed 10 seconds to serve the ball. Additional tip, your routine or ritual is best done before calling the score out loud.
801.
Have fun with it. Play around.
Okay, what I like to do is to step up to the line, bounce and hit, and then set. I sort of have a little opposite action going. Once I set, I take a look at my opponent, the box that I'm hitting to, and then I call the score out loud. 801. I'm bouncing the ball twice. I move my foot. That's because I did that when I was a tennis player. I call the score, 821. I breathe. I have 10 seconds to serve the ball from my score calling to the actual strike. I like to let them wait just a tad. This is a fun challenge because it's yours, all yours. What is your pre-serve routine?
Or ritual. This is day 17 of the Pickleball Serving Challenge, wide angle serve that falls short into the court. And we're going to diagram it for you today. I'm serving from the right-hand side. I'm striking the ball, and it's going to land in the short angled corner. I have 4 targets to aim to. I've made my diagram come to life. So I'm in my area that I'm trying to hit it to. These black lines are the sidelines. This is a sport court, and with the shadows, it's a little confusing. That's why I have my targets. There's another addition to the target. We're gonna put the pickleballs right on top of the hat cones. Oh, thought I had it. I'm gonna practice the left side serving. With the growth mindset, because this is very difficult, I'm gonna station myself a little farther over. The serve is still gonna hit a very small portion of the court. I've got my 4 cones there. I can position myself as far over as that imaginary sideline. That's what the rule states.
Carrie points her paddle, which is an extension from her hand, toward the target area. It's a very specific part of the court, so it takes a lot of practice.
I didn't hit any of them. You know what? I got them all. Boom. That's how to hit a target down.
Day 18 of the Pickleball Serving Challenge. High risk, high reward. I'm aiming right here. If I start on the right, and I hit my target, it's an ace. If I miss, go long or wide, I lose my chance to serve again. Got it. Got it. It's a small piece of pie, but no one's guarding that. They're in the middle of the box. If you aim for the edges, you might surprise yourself and get an ace. 10 on one side, 10 on the other. Good luck with the challenge. Welcome to day 19 of the Pickleball Serving Challenge. And today, I would be remiss if we didn't cover the lefty serve. I'm left-handed, many of you are, and if you're a right-hander, you might be playing a lefty. So this is important news. I'm gonna stand behind the baseline. I'm gonna serve, and my swing is gonna be naturally opposite of a right-hander. Let's see which way the ball bounces. Curved out that way when I do a slice. Watch again. It makes a cut that you're not going to be ready for. So Carrie, do you have any tips on what to do with a lefty serve?
Having played against a lefty all my life, I understand it, but I first see where the paddle is going and then head in that direction because that's where the ball is going to go.
The best thing about the lefty serve is that most of the time the opponents don't even know you're left-handed. You can get a couple of quick points that way. I often hear, why didn't you tell me you're left-handed? I only say that for my partner. I don't tell my opponent. If you watch a left-hander's paddle, as Carrie said, it's going the opposite direction. I'm going to speed my paddle up. So that's going to create more spin and a bigger bounce, and it's going to go crazy. That fast paddle head speed makes that ball really cut away. So your challenge, if you're not left-handed, it's not hit a left-handed serve, but find your favorite lefty who plays pickleball and ask them to hit some serves to you.
Welcome to day 20 of the Pickleball Challenge. Today's serve is the heavy and high topspin shot. Not an easy play. This is an advanced move, but why not try it out? All of my shots are going in because of the spin. If I were to simply loft that ball into the air, the wind would take it and push it out. What exactly is topspin? Is when the ball is hit in an upward fashion and it's spinning over itself. The more paddle speed you have, the more spins or rotations you're going to get. I have to make sure that the edge of the paddle is below my wrist and it's going to bring itself back down into the court. The faster I brush up on the ball, the more rotations on the ball, and it sinks back down into the court.
Here's a quick bonus tip. Dedicate just 2 minutes a day to practicing with a Topspin Pro to develop the feel of generating topspin. Consistent, short sessions can build muscle memory and improve your technique.
So I've done 10 on this side. Let's see what the wind does on the left-hand side. Yes! The wind is coming across court right now, and I need something to bring that ball back into the court, and that's the spin. This is my secret weapon today. Every single ball went in. It wiggled, it wiggled, it wiggled, and came back down. Welcome to today's Pickleball Serving Challenge, day 21. We're going to be practicing the mindset. And the mindset is block out anything that is distracting you. A loud person over there, the traffic, doesn't matter. Breathe. And then your basic serve is going to go cross court to the middle of the service box. The basic serve I was referring to earlier is center of the service box. I have a large margin for error all the way around. Boom. I found these archery targets in my garage. So you can use anything. You could use hula hoops, even a garbage can lid. Anything that will set you up for the basic serve in the center of the service box. Why do we aim the serve to the middle of the court? That's easy, to get the bullseye. Now we're going to talk about the breath or breathing. Often when I'm facilitating or speaking to a large group, I feel myself getting a little bit short of breath. So then I say to the group, we're going to take 3 deep breaths. They think it's for them. I'm centering my breath. So I'd like to try that with the serve. I find that the breathing in my ritual slows me down, slows my mind down, and I usually just take 1 breath. Bullseye! We grew up in Northern California playing tennis. Golden Gate Park was an absolute zoo. Roller skaters going by, bongo drums in the background. We learned how to block it off. If we could play at Golden Gate Park, you can play anywhere. You might have experienced pickleball courts being very close together. There could be chaos going on over there, celebrations over there. Here comes the ball on. Block it out, breathe. Basic target is your growth mindset. Target. After 10 serves on the right-hand side, I'm going to the left. All of my serves have gone in. I've started the point. Now it's their problem. This is day 22 of the Serving Pickleball Challenge. Make your own serve. And this is my patented leprechaun serve. Drop serve. Forehand. No, it's a backhand. I'm going to take it 1 step farther. Forehand, backhand, and forehand again. In the rule book, the drop serve can bounce as many times as you want. It may be silly, but it's for the fun of it. Make your own serve.
Welcome to day 23 of the Pickleball Serving Challenge. We're going to focus on backhands today. I was playing in a league match a couple of years ago. The fellow on the other side warmed up with forehands. The first point of the match comes along in doubles, and he served with his backhand.
You cannot be serious!
I was thrown off and missed my return. The backhand can mix things up. I'll show you how it works. I'm left-handed, keep that in mind. I'm going to cross my arm over the paddle, so it's going to be low to begin with, even though it's a drop. I have more time when my hand is facing upward. I'm not going to be able to propel the ball down or up. I can drop it anywhere in the court, behind the court, in the court, but I'm going to cross my arms and get ready to lift up on this drop serve. The backhand doesn't have to be scary. Knuckles are facing up. Shake hands grip or continental. I'm also going to show you how to do it with two hands. You might need a little extra help. Notice that my paddle is open. It's not on the edge, it's not closed, it is open. That will lift the ball upward. When I make contact with the ball, it's going to lift it up and my backhand won't seem so scary. Notice my follow through. Have fun with it. Try it on both sides. Let us know how it works. To the Pickleball Serving Challenge, day 24. Today is practice with a partner.
Hey, I'm right here. Let's play.
The great thing about this challenge is that you serve and your partner returns, and then vice versa. Carrie will serve and I will return. So it makes for a great workout and warm-up and challenge.
We'll start the challenge with me serving first. Is that okay?
It's really fun when you have a live person rather than just a basket of balls to serve and return practice.
So I'm going to set my intention to the center of the service box. How about you?
I'm going to hit it cross court. Let's try. Try some on the other side. All right. Now it's my turn to serve. Let's see how Carrie does. Let's try some on the other side.
This challenge is a great practice for practicing with your partner.
That's right. One person serves, one person returns, and switch it around. You can't beat that. Stay tuned for more challenges. Click the like button. Subscribe. Don't forget that good stuff.
Welcome to today's Pickleball Challenge number 25. We're going to be aiming at our opponent's weaknesses. Now, how do we find that out? I'm practicing with my sister Ann today, and I noticed that she was running around her backhand to hit her forehand. Being the lefty that she is, I've got to put that serve way into the corner. Let's see if I can do that.
By carefully observing your opponent's service returns during warm-up and early in the game, you can identify these weaknesses and strategically serve in a way that maximizes your advantage. Remember to vary your serves even when targeting a weakness to avoid becoming predictable. Mix it up. Here are some things to remember. Hit to your opponent's weakness. Mix up your serves. And watch for patterns.
Here's what I noticed. When I gave her enough time and depth, she could run around and hit her forehand. So the shorter shot that I hit, there was no time to run around. That's when she had to hit the backhand shot. Take advantage of your opponent's weakness.
Welcome to day 26 of the Pickleball Serving Challenge. I'm going to show you an open stance setup for my positioning and hit some serves with it. Take a look. Instead of getting sideways, I'm going to have both feet straight. My shoulders are square to the net, or drop my knees a little bit. Put the ball out in front and hit up. My position, be careful of the basket. My position is facing the net. This is called open stance. There are quite a few pro players that use this open stance to serve. Let's give it a try. Why hit open stance? Less moving parts, less can go wrong. From the left-hand side. It's that simple. 10 from the right, 10 from the left. Give it a try. It'll have a different look and a different feel for you. Part of our challenge. My feet are both behind the line. My setup is very simple. I will get more control, be ready for the next shot, confuse the opponent, and be able to add more spin if necessary. Also, there's very little chance of foot faulting when my feet are set in the open stance position. That's the open stance serve. Let us know in the comments how you did with today's challenge. Woo! Woo! Welcome to day 27 of the Pickleball Serving Challenge. So you think you have the serve down? You know what to do, but you know what not to do? Today we're going to do a deep dive into the illegal pickleball serve. And remember, unlike tennis, in pickleball you only get one chance to get it in. Let's get to it. The first thing to know what makes an illegal serve is if you foot fault. If your foot is over the line as you're striking the ball, or you step in before you've hit it, that is a foot fault. In the middle area here, you have to be on the right-hand side diagonally or on the left-hand side diagonally. If you cross that center line and serve from here, that is a foot fault for both sides. If you're serving in doubles, this line has an imaginary extension. You aren't allowed to step outside of the court boundary to serve a ball. That is also a foot fault. Foot faulting happens all the time. Check your feet. A ball that's served and hits outside of the sideline is a fault. If the ball is served and it hits on the non-volley zone line, that's also a fault because the line is part of the non-volley zone or kitchen. Any other shot that lands on the line is good. Let's talk about the contact point. When you hit a serve in pickleball, it must be underhand. An overhand serve is illegal. The underhand serve should look like a bowling motion. Top of the paddle head is beneath your wrist, you're making contact below your waist, and the trajectory of the paddle is going upward. If you swing straight back and straight through like a forehand in tennis, that is illegal, since the paddle head is above your wrist. Illegal. What's wrong with this serve? I made contact above my waist. The paddle head is above my wrist. And I can also show you that if I go in this motion, that's illegal as well, because I cannot hit a volley serve going downward. Illegal. There is no serve and volley in pickleball. It's too good to be true if you see this. Why not? The serve goes in, that's one bounce. The return comes back, that's two bounce. That's the two bounce rule. No serve and volley in pickleball. If you really want to check to see if your serve is legal, here's a pro tip. Bring out your iPhone, put it on a tripod, film yourself, and then watch it back in super slow motion. There is no spin manipulation on the ball before you hit it. That is illegal. Some rotation may happen naturally, but you can't impart spin before hitting the ball. That's become illegal. Can't do that. Can't do that. It's also a fault if you serve out of sequence with your partner. There's server 1 and there's server 2. The person that's on the right begins each sequence. That's server number 1. Their partner number 2 is on the left. You don't pick sides of the court and decide who's going to serve first each round. It all depends on the score. Serving out of rotation is illegal. It is illegal to not call the score out loud. If I get up here and serve without calling a score out loud, that is illegal. Here's a pet peeve of mine that is also illegal. You may not call the score as you're hitting the ball. 0-0-2. Can't do it. You need to call the score out loud and then hit the ball. After you call the score out loud, you have 10 seconds to strike the ball. 6-5-1. That's legal. It wasn't 10 seconds. It is illegal to propel the ball on a drop serve. I can't do this. That's an upward. Can't do that. I can't do this. Those are both illegal serves. Check the rule book. On a volley serve, you can toss it up, but it still has to be hit below your waist. That's fine. On a drop serve, you cannot do this. That's illegal. Check the rule book. Again, if you need something to read to put you to sleep at night, the rule book is your bet. Tennis players find it a real bummer when they learn that you only get one chance in pickleball to hit the serve in. It's in or out. If the opponent doesn't call either, it's considered good. Here's a bonus tip. A lot of people don't know this rule. You are not allowed to hide the ball before you serve it. So you can't put it behind your back and then release it. That's not allowed. You can't hide it with the paddle. They must be able to visibly see the ball. You're not allowed to obscure the ball from the opponent. You don't have to show them right away, but you have to be able to have the ball visible before you hit it. Check the rule book. I'll have a link in the description. Not sure if this qualifies as obscuring it. I think that's sort of hiding the ball, don't you think? I think that's illegal. To recap, hitting a serve legally is just fair. If you aren't sure about the rules, go ahead and read the rule book. Watch a lot of our videos. You'll see a few common things as mistakes. Calling the score out loud at the same time they're hitting it is one of my pet peeves. Another one is forgetting to call the score out at all. All these things make a difference when you're playing fun and fairly. So get out there, practice some serves. If any doubt, go ahead and film yourself and send it to a professional and let them take a look. We'll be looking for if it's below your waist as you make contact, if the paddle head is below your wrist, and if your arc is in a trajectory going upward. Those are the three things you need for a volley serve. On the drop serve, you can't propel it down or up, but it can bounce and your paddle can go any direction as far as a swing pattern goes. All these things make pickleball fun. The reason that we only have one chance, that you can't serve and volley, and that the offense is actually on the returning side is because the founders of pickleball, I believe, tried to make it more fair for the non-server. In most other racket or paddle sports, the advantage is with the server. Yes, you get to earn points while you're serving. However, with only given one chance, making these rules about low to high swings and where you're making contact part of the rule book, it makes it a little bit more challenging to follow all the rules. When you're first starting in a new game, only one of the partners gets to serve and not both of the partners after each other, like in the rest of the game. They did that to not give an unfair advantage to the serving team. Serves are getting more aggressive in pickleball. The purpose of the serve in the first place is to get the ball in play. That will never go out of style. Get that ball over the net, in the correct box, and play on. Get up to that kitchen as soon as you can and put the ball away. Or dink forever. Either way. I prefer putting it away. See you in the next video. If you found this video helpful, hit like and subscribe. We'll see you in the next one. Legal? Illegal.
Challenge day number 28, play the score. All points aren't created equal. Often we're serving when we're way behind in the score, or we're way ahead. This is an opportunity to play around with your serve. Be creative. Let's say we're at 10-0. If we win 11 points in a row, that's the golden pickle. Do we go for that? This is your nothing to lose serve. Why not go for it? When is a good opportunity to go for it? When you're server number 1 after side out? Go ahead, be creative. I'm gonna go for the 3 bouncer. That's totally legal. The go for it serve needs to be practiced. Go for it. It's so much fun. This is day 29 of the Serving Pickleball Challenge. This is the Nasty Nelson Day. What the heck is that? What happens if you hit the partner of your receiver? You get the point. This is where we're going to be aiming. We're not going to be using a real human being. We're going to be using a blow up and a couple buckets. In recreational play, this might happen by accident. In competitive play, this is a real strategy. Look where we've put the buckets. Very close to the center of the court. So if you see your opponent standing close to the middle, go ahead and brush them back just like a baseball pitcher. How we're practicing this today is I'm going to be the server, Ann's going to be the returner server, and this is the partner. I'm aiming for orange number 5.
You got my partner! That's a Nasty Nelson!
Now we're practicing on the left side. This is the receiver's partner. They're a little bit close to the center. I'm gonna hit them and it's gonna be a Nasty Nelson. Watch this.
You did it! That's a Nasty Nelson!
The Nasty Nelson, a legal but controversial pickleball shot. Some rec players consider it a cheap shot, especially after being hit. Use with caution. Opponents might get upset. Warning, warning.
We made it to day 30, and let's celebrate with 100 serves. Today's challenge is hit 100 serves in. We're going to serve at the same time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 98, 99, 100. Woo!
We did it.
Good job. Congratulations, you made it. You did it. 30 days of a challenge. Your serve is going to be better. You can repeat this as many times as you want, but what an accomplishment. It has helped us improve our serves.
It's been really fun. We've just figured out what serves we like, what serves we don't like.
Change it up, explore new options. Backhand serves if you've never hit a backhand. Lob serves if you haven't tried that. There's so many that we gave you to choose from. Try them out. Let us know in the comments what your favorite ones are.
you don't need a pickleball court for a serving challenge. I found lines, I marked them off with my feet, I found my target, and I served. The benefit of the high serve is going to be deep. I'm going to pin my opponent way back behind the baseline.
I'm serving from here, aiming right here. The best thing about the lefty serve is that most of the time the opponents don't even know you're left-handed.
What exactly is topspin? Is when the ball is hit in an upward fashion and it's spinning over itself. Why do we aim the serve to the middle of the court? To get the bullseye.
There are quite a few pro players that use this open stance to serve. Again, I'm already in a ready position for the next shot.